Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Blu-ray edition of Parasite. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I'll put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at MovieGuy365, as well as over at the Disney Magic Hour podcast. I'll put a link for that in the description. Alright, so Parasite is here on Blu-ray. No 4K physical release, unfortunately. That would have been amazing. I did a digital review of the 4K. If you want to check that out, I'll go ahead and post that at the end of this video. So let's not waste any time. We're going to do a quick unboxing, and then we're going to come back and talk about the picture quality and the audio. Alright, we have Parasite here in a nice slipcover here. Definitely could do without the Rotten Tomatoes logo, but here it is. And we do have all our back cover, our spine info, and then everything's just, you know, more or less basic on the inside. There's nothing different inherently. So just average stuff, nothing too frilly. So, all right, let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Parasite was actually shot digitally using 6K cameras, and it was, I believe, finished at 4K. So while we don't get the 4K image here, obviously, on the Blu-ray, what we do have is a very beautiful looking image. I did, as I mentioned earlier, I did a review digitally of the 4K, and I think the 4K would have lended itself really nicely to a physical release. But unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. Maybe down the line, hopefully, we'll get one at some point. But talking about the Blu-ray image, I think it looks very good. Now, one of the things I was a little concerned about were the black levels. Black levels typically on a 1080p disc can be a little elevated, and they don't look as naturally black as they could. I'm happy to say for, I think, most of the film, I really had no issues with raised black levels. You can obviously tell a difference, lacking the deepness that an HDR would provide, but at the same time, I think for a 1080p image, it is a beautiful looking picture. Utilizing that black level is nice. It's really good. Skin details, or details overall, like skin detail, architecture, just the general surroundings are very nice. I didn't really have any issues with softness or anything, or loss of resolution. A little bit of digital noise to be found here and there, but I think overall it's not very, you really have to be looking for it. So it's nothing that I'm particularly worried about, or that you should be, but definitely it is something, you know, unfortunately digital cameras can institute in certain cases, but for the most part, I think it's kind of not really an issue. Colors look great. There's a bit of muted color throughout the film, but that's director intent. It's not a vivid picture for the most part. I think the closest we really come is the scene with the outdoor party. There's a little bit going on there, but for the most part, the colors are very restrained, but they're natural looking. They look good for the most part. I had no issues there whatsoever. As far as audio mix goes, now this one I'm going to go ahead and give the edge over the digital. Obviously, the digital supported the Dolby Digital 5.1. This is a DTS 5.1 Korean with subtitles. I think it sounded great. I think it really sounded better than what we got over digitally. Digitally, you're subject to compression and that sort of thing, and I feel that this was a fuller soundtrack. I detected a little bit more in the ambience and the surrounds. They sounded good. There was a lot going on. There's some good moments of full immersion that I really enjoyed a lot more than what we got over on the digital side. So yes, the DTS 5.1 definitely does what it needs to. Center channel sounds great. Dialogue comes through crystal clear, no problems whatsoever. Your fronts, for the most part, are great. I didn't really have any problems. There's a couple scenes, where there's a big rainstorm, and I think it really kind of just, it enveloped the entire soundstage I was listening in. It sounded great for for what we got. LFE kicks in on occasion, nothing too aggressive, and just as I mentioned, the rear speakers sound great. There's a little bit more action, I feel, in this DTS track than there was over on the Dolby Digital side on that digital platform. So I'm very happy with the overall result of the film. The Blu-ray disc itself sounds great, looks great. I think I'm going to give the picture quality of Parasite, I'm going to give that one a B+. It's a very good looking image. I think it, for what we get as far as, digital filmmaking, it's a beautiful looking picture, and I think it really conveys the overall mood and tone of the film. Audio wise, I'm going to give this one a B+. It's a noticeable better track than I feel over on the digital side, and it's a little bit more immersive. It fills the room a little bit more. I think just gives you that extra oomph. It's not being weighed down by compression, so that's always a benefit. I'm very happy with the result. The Blu-ray of Parasite is very good. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the film and if you picked up the Blu-ray. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.